I really had no plan. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, how I was going to do it. That smells absolutely awesome. We haven't even fired up meat in it yet, but when I was deciding to do my cold smoker hookup, I didn't think about this ahead of time. I didn't think about welding that on there. I didn't think of any of that stuff. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. All I know is it had to be done. Then out of nowhere, boom, friend says, hey, you want me to drop off my welder tomorrow for you? And I'm like, dude, I'm doing that tomorrow. That'd be perfect. And he's like, hey, you should use some of these if you need any legs on anything. I'm like, I need legs on this. Then another friend shows up and goes, hey, if you put a bar across here, those legs will work a lot better. I'm like, whoa. I don't know how my life would be on my own. And this is one of the reasons I love sharing videos with you. There's so many things about even this particular project that are gonna be so much better because people are willing to share advice. Now when they share it kindly, I really appreciate it. Even if they lacked tact or other things and they still share it, it can still be beneficial. And I'm humble enough to take good advice when it comes. Check this out. Welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I am progressing with my wood smoker build. I've got a number of things I'm doing in that. It's a whole series of videos right now. And I'm getting ready to attach this cold smoker part. That is my current goal. I'm gonna try to get this completed today. Take all the footage, put it in a video, release it for you guys in the near future. But just happened to have a guy who I took out bow fishing for, I think, his first time ever. Sent him home with my cooler, a big old cooler full of 51 nice sized fish. They ate some of them up right away. Then they went and canned up the rest of them. We like them as a canned tuna or canned salmon substitute, the canned carp and the canned suckers. Sent him home with suckers. He's actually got a welder, a wire feed welder, that he's gonna drop off so I can weld that together, which means I gotta try to get this in position. Thankfully, he's dropping it off for the day. What a generous offer. And he's gonna show me how to run it because I've only really welded a little bit to do that project and a couple other things. So we'll see how that goes. But right now it's moving heavy stuff behind here and getting some things set up. Check this out though. We're in. Oh man. Wow. Not too bad for just a jigsaw, a sawzall, and a grinder. I picked that up pretty well, so I will rewind to the start of this thing and then bring you up to where I'm at right now. Enjoy the show. I think it's going to be the roof next, but before I get the roof going, I'm going to see if I can jigsaw cut. Maybe I'll have to use a sawzall, but a hole in the back of here. And then I'm going to start a fire in here to burn off this paint. I don't know if this is a lead-based paint. It looks old. So I just want all this burned off from the outside, inside, whatever. Just going to light it up. I'm going to put it over by my fire pit. Throw some stuff in here. Put some stuff, you know, near it. If I burn it too hot, I'll warp it and I'll destroy it. So this is pretty good here on this side. That's locked. That's open. And I'm just going to put the pipe hole on the back side and figure it out. I like what I see so far. Looks like some good metal, not through it yet. This should work well. That's probably really close to fitting that pipe because I went on the outside of that. On the outside. Let's burn it! That's definitely burning it off. See, I might tip it at this point too, so it don't get too hot. Here is the plan, and this is totally subscriber recommended. Didn't leave it in a comment, so I can't show you evidence of that, but you're gonna have to take my word for it. Got a subscriber who has this wire feed welder. Says, why don't you weld that together? He said, if I drop it off tomorrow, will that help? And I'm like, wow, I'm doing it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be absolutely perfect. So the goal here, I hope I put that hole up high enough on that thing, but I'm gonna drop it down in here with some bricks. And the goal is that by setting that on the bricks, number one, it angles down slightly. So that'll be put at an uphill angle. That should be the highest, point. We're just a little bit below there. This has already got a sleeve on here. So I'm gonna stick, that end inside there, weld it together, and it's gonna run uphill into here. Another cool thing, just to show me how it works, my friend gave me a quick crash course. He did this welding here, just to show me how it worked. And he tacked one of these angle irons on there for a minute, and then we broke it off. But when he tacked that on there for a minute, he says, yeah, if you need to make legs, you can do something like that. And it was at that moment I realized that is only going to be resting on the wood. If I pound one of these down next to it on each side and then weld it to it, then it'll be resting on legs. That's going to be so much better than having this one board support all the weight of that pipe. Weld it and put legs on it. Two amazing, subscriber recommended, Papa approved. I'm so excited. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. So let's do that. First, I got to put a hole in the wall. I got to join the hole in the wall gang once again. Did it before. Join the hole in the wall gang. I don't think I got a badge for my vest, but I joined the hole in the wall gang. Gonna do it again. Just gonna check the angle and figure this out. Interesting thing, that would be coming in right there at where that big kind of knot is with the crack down the middle, just to the left of the fly. And that's right below all our racks. And for cold smoking, I would probably be using like these top 2 especially, maybe 3. So I think I'm completely fine with that. I like that idea. Green light go. Drill a hole, hook up the jigsaw, make the hole the right size, get it in there. This will actually have to get moved a little farther forward. That's fine. I have to have room to swing the door open anyway. So right here, that wouldn't exactly work anyway. But here we go. I'm so excited. So excited. And that's just a little smaller. So I'll need to make a bigger one. And I should have really, these battens were barely screwed on. They had like 1 or 2 screws in each of them. I should have just removed them, or at least as much as I could. They're still hooked up at the top, but I could just slid them to the sides and give myself a flat surface to jigsaw on. That would have been wiser. Instead I screwed them into place first, and now I have this to deal with. That's fine. Let's make it a little bigger and fit this pipe in this hole. I've positioned this kind of close to where it's going to be to give me a good idea for the angle and the size of this here. And a good portion of it's ready to go. I just got some extra I marked I got to take off, and then we're in. So I'll carefully try to remove that. I don't want to remove too much, but I want to remove it. And for things like this hole, can you see the light through there? For things like that hole and anything around here, I've got some other ideas too of how to seal that with some stuff right here from our property that could work pretty good. Kind of like how I sealed that with that wool. This will have to be something different. It'll be hotter, but that wool was something we produced on our property. It worked. I got another idea for the cracks and stuff. We'll see how that works. I think I might be shocked to find out how easy it is to weld in the rain. I'll wait for the rain to stop, but this is gonna have to get solved. See, it goes up in there now. And I knew this would be back a bit. I just didn't think it'd be this far, but I also needed room to open the door. I knew it was back. I was just getting an idea for it. So I'll make this a little bit forward, and then to prevent this from like filling with water, I'll probably berm around here with a little bit of the gravel buckets I got. This is going to be so much better with legs on it. I'm so glad for friends with good recommendations. Also, I was talking with another buddy of mine. I'm going to monitor this. If I have to, I'll cut a section out and replace it with metal, depending on how hot this gets. We've got quite a distance. But let me see if I can carve this out a little more, get that moved in position, put that in there, so that way when the rain stops for a minute, I can weld. Or if I've got to get an umbrella or a tarp or something, I guess I'll try that. check this out. I got the 4 legs welded on, and another guy who enjoys our channel suggested I pop some of these up under there to hold it in place. That one's for over here. That's why it wasn't fitting good. So this is just going to be a little bracket to keep it from slipping down, just kind of hold it in place. I liked the idea, so obviously subscriber recommended, Papa approved. We're gonna do that. And then we'll work on the main hole heading into the slow cooker box, the slow smoker box. The legs are looking good. Now I got to get it welded to the box. So at the moment, these guys are good. Son, if you be careful, here, even wearing my right-handed glove, just brush off all the welds. I'll inspect them. They're not pretty, but they work, and it's all held together now. And that's cool because not only is that through the wall, but it's held in place, and by using those guys, it keeps the weight off of this board, or at least some of the weight. Now I got to get it connected down into here. I am not sure how that's going to go, and I'm going to have a bit of an issue. I just know it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to do the best I can. And I'll tell you one thing, welding that angle iron to the angle iron was a lot easier than welding the angle iron to the pipe. So I'm probably going to run into the same thing here where it might be difficult, but we'll do what we can. Howdy, honey. How's the little guy? Don't let him touch this. I just welded all this together. Okay. What do you think about that?
Wow.
You see where that's really going to work?
Cool. Hey, come here.
It keeps the weight off of that board and it looks good. And Monster Truck here is learning some more about welding. I taught him some stuff before. Now he's learning more.
Good. This is so cool. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, you see how that's going to work good? Until my friend dropped off the welder, I didn't even think about bracing this. But he tacked one onto it and says, hey, you know, if you... Oh, son, don't step on that. Yeah, he said, he tacked one on and showed me, you know, hey, this is how you weld it if you need a leg on something. I'm like, I need a leg on this. And then my other friend stopped over and suggested I put the cross piece underneath there to hold it up too. So pretty awesome. What you think, Shaipook? Yeah, is it pretty awesome? Can we do one of these? You did. You did. No? Again, this is not pretty unless you like pebbles, but I can get all the way underneath there with this, which is awesome. I don't think I would personally be able to do it with stick welding. And then across here, I mean, I know some places I definitely got a good seal, but I've never done this before today. So yeah. So I lit a little fire in here, and if I follow it this way, doing a test right now, there's the smoke rolling over there, which is awesome. Yeah! And then down over here, I kind of lit some stuff on fire and then choked it out. I was seeing if there was any leak coming over there. I haven't seen anything yet. You can see at the door and at the holes here. And this actually has that too, which is awesome. Yeah, see, so this is rolling.
There's some right here.
You got some?
Just a speck right here, just this teeny into the hole.
Let me see. Any smoke comes out of there?
Yeah, when you open it up, it's...
Okay, you go open the door and let me watch. shot it. I do not see anything other than I do see steam. We'll see. I'm gonna do a couple more tests, but right now I am liking this. Wow.
This was good.
Open the valve for me, son, down there.
The valve?
No, on your side, on the other side. Oh yeah, look at that. Can you imagine that, guys? Just having smoke choke up in there. Look at that child. Wow, son, don't open it yet. Did you?
There, he said.
I see the fire down there. Hey, I'm trying to see the fire down there. Oh, fire went out. Here probably comes the smoke. This is a big step forward for me right now. This really is. It's such a big step forward for me. I really like this. Look at that. No, just let it be like that. Wow. Ha! I just talked to the man with the welder. He gave me some tips, some stuff I didn't know about. So I'm gonna go over some of this, but I don't think that's leaking. I think this is awesome. And man, it's like go time. I literally have a couple little things I want to do to kind of finish this project out. And then I'm amazing. It's ready to go. And then we got our grand opening. So excited about this. Whew. The grand opening is going to be awesome. I might go over a couple of these welds again today, but we're pretty much where we need to be. I got a couple other videos in this series to knock out quick, and then we're smoking. We're having the grand opening. So if you guys have been enjoying this adventure so far, please thumbs the video up. That really helps. Leave a comment. If you've got the time, leave two. Even just comment one of these. It all adds up. We'll see you next time. It's coming together. And then I've got some other projects to work on. Papa out.